Hello, everyone. My name is Lisa Ward, and I am finally here on YouTube coming with a collective reading for you all. This will be my very first reading uploaded to YouTube. I read all the time. I typically read on Instagram or Facebook. I read in my place of business. For those of you who don't know me, I am a hairdresser and I am an energy healer, psychic medium, and my business is called Hair and Spirit. And it is a salon where I do spiritual services along with your hair services to kind of offer transformations on a soul level as well as, on a physical level. So with that being said, I'm excited to be here. Spirit has been, sorry guys, my dog is right here and he's in a new space, so he's a little acting up. So yeah, Spirit has been telling me, Lisa, you need to get on YouTube. You need to get on YouTube. You need to step out of your comfort zone. And although I hear the messages, I don't always listen to the messages because I'm just extremely afraid and uncomfortable with putting myself out there on a platform where it's like an abyss to me. And although I've been a psychic since I was 3 years old, and I've been reading since probably 17, 18, no, about 18, 19, I've been reading for people. It's always been on a if you know kind of basis. So this is like my first time where I'm actually like stepping out into the world and letting you all know who I am and what I do. Hey. I'm sorry. So with that being said, I'm the type of person that when I do something, I just kind of go with it. So there's probably not going to be any editing in these videos. They're going to be raw. Some days my hair is going to look great and some days it's not. So I'm just putting all that out there in the forefront because I think one of the other reasons why I didn't want to come onto YouTube is I always felt like I had to have this like perfect setup and I had to have, this certain energy about me and I had to dress a certain way. And I'm just not those things. Some days I have it all together and some days I don't. So this is going to be my first reading, so it's going to be on the shorter side today, just because this is my vow to Spirit to just finally do it and put myself out there so Spirit can stop screaming at me. And also, I told my fiance, Nicole, to hold me accountable. And so I said to her, by the end of March, I have to put this up. And so here I am, okay? So bear with me, guys. This is a general reading. I don't know what it's going to be about. It is for the collective. So if it resonates with you, awesome. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay too. Don't try so hard to make it fit with your situation. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. I am a true believer that these messages will reach the exact person it needs to reach. And if today is not a day where it resonates, maybe next reading will be. I do also offer personal readings. So I'm going to link that in the description box. And you guys can book a personal reading if you like. I do them over the phone. I do them virtually. I can do a video recording, and I do in-person ones too. So, yeah, we're gonna get started, and I'm just going to be using two of my favorite decks right now, just to pull a couple of messages. I've actually been doing readings all day today. I did put up a flash sale for today and Monday only, where I was doing 3 card pulls for $15, and I was just typing it out and sending it to everyone. So I've been reading all day. So let's see here. Also, if you would like to know what decks I'm using, I can link that below too. I probably am. I don't know what the rules are. So, you know, this video might be all over the place, but as I start uploading more and more, things will become a little more smooth. So thank you for being here, and thank you for bearing with me. So the first card here, and eventually, like, I'll have it so that you guys can actually see the cards. Okay? I'm just filling things out right now. So we have attachment. Women holding a coin. So for a lot of people, the collective energy has been about money lately, about material things, about, you know, material success and stuff like that, luxury, just things that are tangible. And what I've been coming across lately for everyone, including myself, is that a lot of us are going through some kind of healing when it comes to like poverty mindset. And a lot of us have like some deep rooted like beliefs surrounding money, and some old attachments surrounding money. And what is happening is some of us are healing those wounds, and therefore these blockages are starting to kind of dissolve. And so money is coming in different ways, whether it's coming in a form of a promotion or an unexpected check or someone being generous. It's been coming in through job opportunities. It's been coming in through little things like discounts. Maybe somebody paid for your food at the drive-thru, things like that. And for the other people, their money insecurities are starting to really surface. It's starting to really show the different ways lack and poverty mindset can show up in your life. And that's including things like buying clothes and then putting it in your closet, never taking tags off. And then it's like, yeah, you spent the money, so it doesn't seem like you have a poverty mindset. But then if you keep that new item in your closet and you never wear it, there's something there. There's something there about, I need to have this new, I'm so sorry. I just kicked the camera. My dog is okay, that was my dog now. He's sniffing around like crazy, and he's loud to me. That's all I hear. So it may not seem like I'm notorious for this. Like, it doesn't seem like I have a poverty mindset because I'm buying these things, right? So I'm spending the money, but then like I won't wear the new items. I'll keep them in my closet. And then I won't get rid of them because in my mind, I'm like, these are brand new. I've never worn these, so I can't get rid of them. And then I don't want to give it away because I spent money on them. They're brand new. So get down. So they're brand new. So that's an example of a poverty mindset that a lot of people don't really think about. Another example could be like reusing things over and over again. Like, I get it. We're dealing with inflation, and, you know, a lot of times, you know, Ziploc bags and foil and stuff like that is expensive. But when you find yourself like literally nitpicking at every little thing that you can reuse, like empty margarine containers and things like that, like that's how it could show up in your life. And it's not to say that you can't reuse those things, but it's being mindful of like why you might be reusing them. Is it because you truly believe in saving the environment, not wasting another Tupperware? Or is it because you grew up in this state of like we don't have Tupperware, so we're gonna save all of the sofrito containers, all of the butter containers. We're gonna save the soda cracker containers. Like, a lot of households know that when those soda crackers finish, you save the tin to put your rice in or to put other cookies in. So like, it's kind of like, was that passed down to you? Like, or was this something that you truly wanted to do because you thought it up? You know what I'm saying? So that's like an example, okay? So for some of you guys are healing this poverty mindset that was so deep rooted. And some of you are actually, it's surfacing and it's showing you where it's showing up in your life. And then for some of you, you could really be presented by someone who has, maybe they're well off, maybe they have some resources for you that they're going to give you some kind of information or help you in some way, shape, or form monetarily. No. He's going nuts. All right, so let's see. Anything else? Any other messages here? Goddess of the moon. A lot of people are definitely being called to use their intuition for sure. I do feel like collectively, we're experiencing a shift, especially when it comes to feminine energy. I feel like more and more people are being called to lean into their femininity a little more, and femininity is an energy. So even men could lean into their feminine side. It is the side of you that's creative. It is the side of you that's nurturing and emotional and intuitive. And it's where life forms. It's, where things, where seeds get planted. So it is definitely something happening collectively where people are becoming more and more in tune with their gut feeling, more in tune with their emotions. And we have the third chakra here, and this is definitely speaking to confidence, and like for some of you need to work on that area. Let me see. We got the fifth chakra. So this is the throat chakra. So speak up for yourself. For some of you, you're finding it really difficult to do that. Maybe you feel like you can't speak up for yourself because you don't want to ruffle any feathers, or maybe somebody is silencing you. Like maybe somebody literally is silencing you. I actually all of a sudden just got this like kind of eerie feeling, and I definitely am gearing more towards like you're being silenced. Maybe somebody like threatened you, or kind of, and I don't want to say like they threaten your life. It's not that kind of energy, although it could be, but I'm getting more of like somebody in a higher position than you, somebody that's a little more in a position of power, has given you the impression that if you speak on something, that they will make your life a living hell. Maybe you will lose your job, or maybe they will retaliate against you in some way, or maybe they're holding something over your head. So there is something here about being silenced. And there's something here about courage and mustering up the strength to be able to speak your truth no matter what. Because see, what happens is even when somebody is threatening you, and even if you're in a position where you don't want to lose your job or you don't want to ruffle someone's feathers, right? When you don't use your freedom of expression, and that's including your voice, it becomes blocked, and then you start to feel it in a physical way. It starts to manifest in a physical way. So sometimes it can manifest with thyroid problems. It can manifest with just vocal cord problems. It can manifest with just like feeling stuckness inside of your body. It's just not a good feeling to you. It's really understanding that, like, at the end of the day, you are the most important factor. And your voice matters. It matters. And you shouldn't be silenced. And there is someone that will hear you. So, work on that a little bit. Yeah. And then we have Destiny here. So let's see. Again, this is a collective shift here. There is a turn of events, a shift in someone's luck. I feel like a lot of people have been really down and out and in the dumps lately, and it's really going to be refreshing to see sort of this change in circumstances. And it's going to be a good change, okay? We got the Devil here, temptation. Let's see, anything about this temptation? Emotional withdrawal, obstacles and challenges, material harvest. So what I'm getting here for sure is, for some people, when this shift happens for you with this, because now you're working through this poverty mindset here. You're working through releasing some of these old patterns that you carry from your ancestors, right? And you're like, I'm surrendering because I don't want to live my life any longer with these money woes. I don't want to be financially strapped all the time. I really have to learn more about how to handle money, invest money, make money in a healthier way, okay? Because the way that you learn doesn't serve you anymore. And maybe you never even learned anything. So now that you've been working through this, right, there's this newfound like confidence, and there's this newfound like, all right, like I feel good. Like I think that I have hope for the future, right? So that causes this sort of shift in circumstances, right? So here comes Destiny saying like, all right, we're about to come here and drop this blessing on you, right? So now the thing is, when your blessings get dropped, you get people like dogs, right? They can sniff out success. They can sniff out money. They can sniff out like positive energy. And it's like, what is this? And why are you glowing so much? And why all of a sudden, like, you got a new car, or you just moved? Like, it's going to be like these suspicions of like, So it's like somebody knows you came into some money, or you came into some kind of luck, and your living situation is changing, your circumstances is changing. And so there's going to be a lot of this energy kind of lurking around, trying to I would say like trying to put their hand out, or trying to throw you off your game a little bit, trying to bring you back into some drama, some old drama that you thought that you kind of like separated yourself from on an emotional level. Like, there's definitely some stories, some shit that went on that you were involved with, and then you kind of like separated yourself from that, and all of a sudden you thought you were done. Like, it's been years, like maybe a year or two, and you're like, yeah, that's out of my life, and then boom, here comes that energy again. It's just because you're glowing, and it's just because you're growing. And whenever you have something good going on, there's always the opposite of that is just there, and it exists. And you don't have to give into these temptations. You don't have to give into this energy. That's including like talking shit back. That's including like trying to expose people. Like it's not that I'm against exposing people. It's just that this is something that's petty and really shouldn't involve you. So, like, don't let this energy or this person or these people get you so riled up that you start stooping to their level. You got to stay grounded in your current circumstance, because it's high vibing. And on top of that, like, it's like you jumped into another timeline of like abundance and success. And just as easy as you can jump into another timeline, you can jump right back. So let's not do the back and forth with these timelines. Like, let's jump into this like abundance timeline, this money making timeline, and let's stay there. And the devil's always gonna come around lurking and trying to get you to come back and try to get you to being your back in your own ways. Maybe you got some extra money and you're like, oh, let me go gamble this away. Like, those are old ways of being. Those didn't serve you then. They're not going to serve you now. It's time to be smarter, and it's time to really close that poverty mindset wound and understand that, like, it is your birthright to be successful and to be financially free. Like, you don't have to be stuck in this quicksand of like what your ancestors went through. Like thank you, ancestors, because you paved the way, for me to be able to have this life of abundance. And you shouldn't feel bad about it, right? You shouldn't feel bad about it. And the more that you step into this mindset and this life of abundance and financial freedom, the more that you heal those timelines where your ancestors were going through poverty and violence and just hard times. Like, time isn't linear. So when they say you can't go back into time and change things, you kind of can, because time is just a construct. It is not linear. So you can absolutely help heal your ancestors by walking the road that they paved for you and doing better and healing those emotional wounds and those deep rooted ancestral wounds. Does that make sense? Like, I kind of don't even remember what I said, but there's definitely some amazing energy coming in. But there's definitely, for some of you, some people are going to try to kick you off your glory train, because they just can't be happy for you. Memories of love. So for some of you, some nostalgic moments. There could be like, I'm actually seeing like, yeah, some memories and some nostalgic moments, but I'm actually seeing an altar. Some of you have an altar where you have pictures of people that have passed, and you, for some reason, especially today, and today is March 29th. I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded, but today's March 29th. So for some of you, I don't know if it's like because the holiday is here, and so you're like paying homage or you're remembering them. But I do see an altar, and I do see some of you kind of putting some food out and some flowers and things like that. And then you have victory and success, and you have light. This is beautiful. You're being called to really absorb and bask in this beautiful energy that you're being blessed with, because there's a major blessing on its way, and it's, for some of you, it has already shown up, and it's just a beautiful feeling. It's almost life-changing for some of you. For some of you, it may not be so life-changing, but it still feels amazing. You've been really just in a rut lately, and this energy is like, okay, like you've done some work. You've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of crying. You've done a lot of like things that you didn't necessarily want to do, long days, long nights, and you just are ready to receive. And so there's a major win for you. The number 6 stands out. The number 6, yeah, there's 6 here a lot. So 6 is big. 6 is balance. 6 can also represent yeah, 6 is balance. 6 can also represent Gemini, love. Yeah, so there's some great energy here, and yeah, let me see if there's any last messages before I go. Man holding a coin. In the beginning of this reading, we got woman holding a coin. So here's Big Daddy coin and Sugar Mama coin. Here you go. So I love this energy because there's a level up here for a lot of people. These are different decks, but you got material harvest. So some of you guys are definitely reaping what you've sown, and some of you are getting like, I don't know. I hear a return of investment. I also hear that you are the person. It's so windy, guys, and my dog just heard the wind, and now he's trying to play protector mode. But yeah, for some, I hear return of investment, and for some of you, you guys are going to be this woman holding a coin or this man holding a coin. So there's definitely some money coming in, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy. I'm happy for myself. I'm happy for you guys, and thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, I'm going to be uploading more videos, so make sure you subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you can get notifications when I upload a new video. And thank you for bearing with me on my first time. And any other things you guys need to know, I will link it in the description box. Okay? Bye-bye.